Jake Bernstein at the Money Show in San Francisco with Dan Gramza, world-famous, world-renowned trader, teacher, popularizer of candlestick patterns and others. Dan, we were talking about the markets. What are your thoughts now, if you want to share, about the markets and their current situation, gold, stocks, etc.?
Okay. I to tell you, the stock market, I'm bullish on the stock market.
Yeah.
And the reason is I think our fundamentals are still there.
Yeah.
You know, if we look at it domestically as well as internationally, we have some issues out there. And we have some things that can create volatility. But, you know, someone's concern, like we hear about the tariffs, a concern in the market to me is not going to change a trend. It'll create a reaction, but not changing the trend.
Yeah,
you know?
That's short-term opportunity.
Exactly.
Right.
So I really look at that just that way. I am bullish on the stock market. I'm bullish on the dollar. I think longer term, if the stock market maintains this range that we're seeing, if we can maintain that momentum, it would also create demand for U.S. dollars to participate in the U.S. stock market. So long term, I'm bullish on the U.S. dollar. I'm bearish on interest rate markets. They go kind of hand in hand, as you know, with that stock market.
And what about gold?
Gold, I'm neutral on. Actually, I have. Although right now we're seeing a little bit of movement to the upside, I think it's going to be difficult to maintain it because I'm not sure of the excuses. You may have some to help me with. Of the excuses the market needs to go.
Right.
Do we have a weaker dollar? Not really. Do we have inflation? Not really.
We've got geopolitical turmoil.
Well, we do have that. You're right. And that could be the variable that creates a little stimulation. So gold, I'm neutral on, maybe a little bullish. Copper, on the other hand, I am bullish on it long term. But you know something? We just can't find any buyers coming in consistently in that market.
Dan, you talked a little bit before about the market profile.
Yeah.
Very few people know about the market profile. Can you do it in a nutshell, tell us a little bit about it? I know that's a difficult task for you to undertake.
Well, you know, Jake, I have to tell you, you're probably one of the few people that know about market profile. It's a technique that started in 1985. It actually became public in '86. And it's a way to get a feel for market action at different price levels. Right, so when you and I think about volume, we think about a chart with bars or candles, and we have a volume histogram on the bottom. Well, if you can imagine taking that histogram and turning it vertical now, and instead of looking at the entire day session, now we're looking at it by price levels.
Tick by tick.
Exactly right. So now you and I can see at these different prices what kind of volume we have out there. So we see a profile of volume that looks like this, like a histogram of a normal bell curve, only turned vertical. So it gives us an idea, another tool to look at market acceptance, where do we spend a lot of time, and market rejection, where do we spend very little time. So it's a tool that I think has some insights that you and I can take a look at to see if it confirms maybe other things that we're looking for, or may gives us an idea of opportunities that may be developing. So it's one I've been using since 1986, so it's one I'm a little familiar with.
Dan, it's been my pleasure and my honor to interview you. Thank you so much. Good to see you again after all these years.
Thank you, same.
Here at the Money Show with Dan Gramza, market expert, household name in the trading business. Thanks for being here. Have a great day trading, guys and girls.